Hey everyone, your girl is here. So everybody knows, obviously, I work tomorrow. I start my 28. There you go. Let me just make sure you guys are out of the. Okay, yeah. So I start my 28 hours week. So I just wanted to. Obviously, there won't be much of a video tomorrow. So I wanted to come on tonight and just do my doing my medications with you guys, flipping on my lights. I was just getting ready to do it, and then I looked and I saw how cute and adorable I looked. So, just kind of sitting there. So, go ahead and flip these lights on. Ta-da! Very cute, guys. So I'll just do a couple of my meds here with you guys. Watch your gusset check, Alyssa. Watch it, girl. Watch it. You guys can see just how cute and adorable I look. Maybe tonight I'll do some like dancing or something like that. But I just feel so freaking adorable right now. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And now I do my sear tap. And I laid down for about 2 hours today as well. I'm sorry, about an hour. This is my Zyrtec only at night. So maybe I'll do some of those standouts as well. Because there was a couple on there that I didn't know. In the police video especially, I thought the moon was one of the cars. I'm sorry, the moon was one of the helicopters. And what he said about the woman having a hard time breathing, that kind of went off what I said before to my gram about 5 accidents. So here's and they never really shared the follow-up of what happened with the initial traffic stop. They probably just gave him nothing. Because they were actually at a traffic stop when they saw that. So here is my diabetic med. So this one I have to usually pop out a little bit more. Because this one I take every single meal. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Tuesday. Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And also, guys, I was also thinking about maybe watching Kinda Pregnant tonight. But I might save that for next movie Monday. I was gonna watch that today, but it's like, nah, not really. Alright, guys, so that'll be about it. So thanks for watching. Me feel adorable. And cute. And I will finish, obviously, the rest later. So, anyhow, guys. Ooh, gusset check. Watch it, Alyssa. There you go. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I'm gonna make this other final little addition, just because tomorrow I go to work. It is my first day, so I guess he said he's going to put me on the line already. So very, very, very busy day tomorrow. So obviously, BTC issues going on, guys. So obviously, I will make another brief little addition. I'm not going to be able to watch the rest of it. It seemed like propaganda, honestly. But the one video was, I couldn't listen to the one because they always had that, like, scary, like, screeching noise in the background. So I couldn't really listen to it. Well, I could, but I had to turn down my sound the whole way. Because she's just like, yeah, you know, the hair is blonde. I knew that she didn't have blonde hair, and she was somewhere else, you know, and we were there cleaning, and all of that. So that one was just crazy. So I just wanted to make that little addition. The first two also were, about, you know, the security guards saw the person in black, you know, so yeah, you know, we've already been on him. That one was really, really cool, to see. But anyhow, guys, other than that, I just want to make that addition, so it's about 2 minutes. So we can probably have about 10-minute addition here. I'll think about maybe any other additions, and then, yeah, I can have a whole bunch of additions, and about a nice little 10-minute video before, you know, way too early of a video, way too early, Wednesday's video, way too early, there we go, with, you know, work, with first stretch of work days, because I work the next 4 days, so definitely, guys, got to get in those hours, right, and you got to get them in. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So I just watched, and I'm only just about 10 minutes, so I'll make another addition to make it 10 minutes, and then I'll be done. So obviously, with the losing, what age did you lose your virginity, or how did you lose it? That is also another kind of question where, if anything, you're not going to get like fire thrown on you or have gasoline when you're trying to ignite somebody's fire, because, you know, you guys saw like a couple of them were just like, nah, you know, nah, right? And like he kind of cut the clips at certain parts where people were kind of standing up and being like, I don't really want this, like this is just silliness. Like I said again before with certain things, you know, like my current assessor thing, it's like, yeah, you know, the staff would notice that stuff, but that's not what they're worried about, right? They're not worried about what percentage of the time it is at the beach added on, or is it just boom, right, without any bra, right? Those, yeah, big boom, right? So you guys get the point. So it's like, yeah, they would know that, but that's not what they're interested in, and they also don't get to know that stuff all the time, too. Right, it's not like every single person who goes to Bloomsburg Psych, right, has attempted suicide, has told their friends that they're depressed. They know the only thing wrong is their sex life. They have access to public information, right, like her Instagram, who still to this day is actually public. Like I said before, I went on it whenever I heard her story. So again, you know, they have all that information, but to actually see if she had been preparing sex ads, and considering, you know, checking out with that, again, the odds of keeping steady statistics, it's like, yeah, you know, the people who are exactly like her, and we've presented with concern, and have went through her, you know, and if the person has anger or aggression issues, again, you would probably, I don't know if people would hop on my bandwagon. Obviously, we saw they did with Koberger's, right? It's like, you can't talk to him like that. Well, actually, yeah, you can, and people let them talk to him like that. But you guys get the point. So it's like, you know, then you could play my card. It's like, yep, whether you're frustrated because we're wasting our time. And if I'm wrong, I give you permission to laugh at me and make me look stupid. You know, I'll take it, right? I'll just stand here and be like, you're right, I'm stupid, right? I wasted all that time to see that you have not, when this is the only aspect of your life, many lives, that is wrong. So anyhow, guys, a lot of them were, you know, going over. The one was at like an opening and like a view. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I really wasn't expecting a follow-up of like, what would you have changed? That one was crazy. Wasn't expecting that at all. And a lot of twos, honestly, and threes, for, you know, what would you rate it? I was like, what? I was not thinking that at all, guys. So, anyhow, guys, they should definitely be up above 10 minutes now, which is nice. So, I'll go ahead here and, you know, watch some videos now until probably around 8, and then probably end my videos early and try to get to sleep earlier. And maybe, just maybe, I could end my videos at 8 and then have my snack. Because my snack usually takes me about 30 minutes. Because, you know, I don't eat it and, like, inhale it and all of that. So, maybe try to switch it around tonight. And then watch videos till 9. Or shorts. I might also do music. I haven't done any relaxation to music. But I also don't like to be in, like, relaxing in bed for, like, 30 minutes. Because then you just feel like you're just in bed too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to spend usually the last 45 minutes before I actually try to sleep out of my bed, or at least sitting on my bed. Because if you lay down too much, it's also negative. And that's obviously why it's recommended that if you take a nap during the day, you're only supposed to do like 45 minutes. Because then your you know, brain has a harder time relaxing for the night, because it's so used to just laying down. So that's also another reason. So I'll try to play around with things tonight. But anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. And then I'm excited. I'm excited then pretty soon to come on. I'm not really sure if I'll make another video for the next 4 days. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'll come back on Sunday. I don't really know, guys, how I'll come back. Maybe on Sunday I'll come back with a movie review. Kind of pregnant. I don't know, guys. I'll figure it out for you guys. But this definitely might be, you know, another 3 or 4 day break. Just because, again, it's my first time. But I'm also really, really good. And I showed that I was really, really good when I did my videos, you know, on break. So I'm not really sure how I'll do it. But I'll definitely talk to you guys here in a couple days. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so coming to you today now. I just looked at my videos. It was only 14 minutes and 51 seconds. So I did want to also come on and share. As you can see, obviously up there, that's where my one other drink is. If I don't have my binky and I'm using it. So I also have that one, which you guys have seen a lot. And this one, you guys have only seen once or twice. But I wanted to make an addition just so I can have this up to probably 20 minutes. So you guys can see, by the way, this was torn. Most people try to, you know, like goo gone and get the whole thing. So this is actually a gift that my coworker got me when we did our Secret Santa. I know I shared on here before the very nice, you know, thing that I had written to the one that I was chosen, which was again the one that I worked her last shift with her, and the one that I talked about in my Sunday finale. But so I guess this is kind of another edition, but it goes off the you know, the fetish right thing. So obviously everybody knows what a fetish is, right? I don't know if I do a good job explaining it, but it's like where you desire to be like someone. It's like, you know, at least, you know, like I said, it was pretty straightforward with I plain don't give a about helping you. There wasn't any, well, you know, you want the same hair as her, right? I understand you took two people, but, you know, you took her first, right? Maybe she could tell by, like, the screen or the time, and I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure they were pretty much identical, but let's say it was 1:51 and 50 seconds, and then the other person was 1:52. It's like, yeah, you know, so, again, she wouldn't have gotten me this, though, because, you know, it's like, yeah, climaxes are better, right, when you have the same hair as her, right, it's like that kind of stuff, right, so it's like, yeah, you know, she wouldn't have gotten me this, because, you know, it's like, oh, the right to the lips, right, and just, you know, you could go all sorts of crazy, ways of thinking, right, when it comes to this, so, definitely wouldn't have been anything where I can remember, you know, or be reminded, oh, right, she got me this, as I am drinking, right, and obviously, right, my lips obviously have to touch this and drink, right, so, you know, no way for imagination to go crazy, or, well, she saves her thing, right, that you guys saw in there, right, accidentally, right, so it's like, yeah, she stores her thing in here, and then she washes it, and she imagines me washing her, right, like, it's like, no, again, she wouldn't have gotten me this if, she thought that was the case, so, I also never shared that, but I definitely do remember sharing, you know, the very nice, very, very, very nice letter, that I wrote to, you know, like I said, the person I talked about in my Sunday finale, and the person who, again, I worked my last shift with her. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be up about 18 minutes now, so that'll be perfect. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl list here, so I wanted to show you guys can see how pink everything is up there, and you guys can see definitely out of all of my lights, guys, wait, hang on, wait for it, guys. Anyhow, you guys can see just how light and dim they are compared to everything else. Like, look there and look there. So I'm going to take my purple ones or my pink ones. They're not as long, obviously, so I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them above here, and then I'm going to find a way to connect a new box, and loop them down, maybe over the light switch, which I always forget about because I use my lights so much. And I also wanted to share yesterday, in yesterday's video, whenever I was walking around, that was one of the wings, of my, or not really, it wasn't a wing, it didn't have any wings, but it was one of the outmost parts of, the pad itself. And that was what was, causing the, I can't even do the noise, but the squeaking thing, so. Anyhow, guys, I might honestly, I do have to go tinkle real quick, but then, I'll just do that light setup with you guys. What the heck, right? Might as well. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so coming to you now. I wanted to show you guys how weird it is too. So you guys can see the front of it is really, really bright, but then once you get over here, it's all dim. So I'm not really sure on the reason for that. Oh my god, I don't know why you guys can't see me at all. I hate that. So, oh, there go my neighbors. They're gonna go walk their dogs. So I guess I can get out my lights with you guys. And this might actually be where those other lights come into, the picture. Oh my god. We're just gonna get them out, guys. Yeah, they have a border collie too. Maybe I'll flip it around and show you guys. I'll just have to blur. So there it is, guys. Nice little border collie. So here we go, guys. Now that I'm not right on up in your freaking guys' face, with my labias, right? Gosh, guys. Be right up in your grill, right? It's like that video I sent you, right? So my labias aren't all up in your grill, right? Well, I did just kind of get up all up in my grill. But not really. I don't... Here, wait, look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? See, and it's always harder, because during the day, you know, the sun is so bright that I don't think anyone could really see in. But I always have to be careful, especially later towards night, because I think it's easier for people to see in. One time I did my own, I creeped on myself, and I did, I tried to look in, you know, yeah. But that was like when it was completely dark. I just wanted to see, like, you guys had to be right up in the grill, right? Just how I was just right up in the grill, right, with my labia minoris. Or were they majoris? Or was it just a perfectly good outline, that I did and partaked in, right before my, right before I started the film, right? To leave a little imagination. My goodies, my goodies. Alright guys, enough of that talk. But I'm just saying, that's why I waited for them. So now that they have their dog in, I will officially, get started with you guys. So, gusset check. Oh no, wait, hold on. Wait, there we go. Okay. So bring that down. Alright, go ahead and disconnect. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. I just realized this is the connector for the entire. So let me think how I have to do this then. Well, I just have to make pink, right? The starter. Alright, guys. So, with that being said, guys, let's get pink out here. Watch my Alyssa! What the heck? Labias are all up in the grill today, guys. Holy cow. I could see that from a mile away. Whew. Gotta watch it, girl. That was crazy. Even I could see it, guys. And I have a harder time seeing with these freaking So this needs to be the new number 1. But then this still needs to be the number 2, right guys? If I'm thinking that correctly. Okay, let me seriously think this through. Okay, so that disconnects everything. All right. So now we have the purples. Alright guys, I'm having a little bit of a blonde moment, guys, on that. So, I'm gonna have to talk to my gram on that. Hey, Mimi! Hey! I'm having a blonde moment. I'm having a blonde moment. I need your help. Don't have my labias all up in your grill, guys, when I'm looking at the time. This should definitely be really, really nice, guys. We'll be around 40 minutes. My labias, my labias. I guess it checks. Hey! Are you coming? I can't hear anything you're saying. I'm having a blonde moment. And also my stomach's looking really, really good. I hope I can lose it. It's going to be hard though with me being a diabetic. So I'm having a blonde moment. Alright. A blonde moment, Momo. So, a blonde moment. Okay? So, I have, this is like the number 1. Right? So, if you disconnect this white one, everything goes. Okay? Even though the power strip is on. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I want to do, you guys, if you look directly above that door, do you see how dim they're all getting? Right, so I want to change out this number 1. And have pink kind of go up and connect. And then use this white strand as well. And then just get rid of this completely. So how do I do that?
Get rid of that power strip, you mean?
No, not get rid of the power strip. Get rid of this, but still be able to only have one thing. Like, just have another wire take this wire's place.
Here's the problem.
That's all I'm saying.
You can only clip together so many of those strings because there's a little fuse in there that it'll blow the fuse.
Yes, again, I'm only replacing this. That's all I'm doing. I'm replacing. And how do I replace it? I need like a new number 1, right? This is number 1. Power strip is on, power strip is off, right? Power strip is on, even though it's on and you remove it. So I need a new number 1. How do I do that?
Well, what? You're not going to have that number 1.
No, I mean, because I need to replace it. Look how dim they're getting.
Okay.
Okay?
Well,
so what do I do?
Are you going to take M down?
I'm not going to take anything else down. I just need a new number 1.
So why can't you plug like these is what you're talking about?
Yes, Mimi. I'm not talking about the wreath, okay? I'm just talking about strictly the lights.
So just string these and plug them in to your number 1.
No, I want a brand new number 1.
I don't know what you're trying to do. It sounds dumb to me. I never heard of a light being number 1, number 2, like that.
Mimi, number 1 meaning like the head honcho, right?
Okay.
You know, it's like Pappy's Black Widow, right? They said if Pappy would have been at 100%, he would have died right then and there, right? They called that blockage in that part of the heart, the Black Widow, right?
But here's the thing. What do you have in your head? Are you going to string these lights and plug into there?
No, it's just, look, this is a little bit less footage, right? So what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to have to make it 2. So I want this, right, to be the base, okay? And then it'll come up to maybe here and just about to where the lights start to dim, okay? And then
well,
I'll
then
just...
you're just going to have 2 number 1s. Because you hit the switch, you don't unplug.
No, yeah.
So
but
what's the difference?
I think what you're doing is, well, this is what I need to do. This is how you change the number 1s. You disconnect this. See? Now everything else in the room has died except this number 1. Okay. So now that this number 1 has died, now we can remove this number 1 and connect the pink lights and the white lights until we get back to there.
Okay.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, just
because just that's how you change, and then you can see how dim it is, Mimi.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Thank you.
That was hard.
Well, it was.
So, are we going to do this room?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Alright guys, finally now, after 22 minutes and 45 seconds, I finally have got it, guys. Look, there it is, and I have my pink shades now underneath. So I did a nice loop down, and then I brought this down, used the same thumbtack, and then I came the whole way over to the middle, and then I came back down to over there, and then I brought it up and used that and connected the two. So I have a whole bunch of lighting there. I was thinking about bringing it down through, because this is really nice behind the door, but I don't get to see it that much. But holy cow, guys, I finally got it. So I hope everyone's as excited of it with me, or excited as I am. So. Yeah, I know. Yay, we got it. Here you guys are now at my eye level. You definitely can't beat waking up to that, guys. Not at all.